Our new mastermind series class, which is going to be June 5th at 4:30 Eastern. This is how to grow your small account part 2. You do not have to watch the first one to have the second one, but I highly recommend it because it is the basis and the foundation leading into part 2, which was how to grow your small account. It was $199 if you were able to buy that before the class. It's almost 2 hours. But it is a full 90-minute class with Q&A. You guys will be able to rewatch that as much as you want. If you did buy the first one, there is a discount code that you guys can use. I can't just blurt it out because it's only if you bought the first one. So head over to our Discord, look at the channel that is for the replay of that video, and you guys will see the actual discount code that is listed inside of there. You can find it in our store if you go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. To sign up for any of the services, of course, website is always here. $200 for our regular membership gets you immediately into Zoom. You can see every trade I make. You'll get hot stock picks, the videos on demand, the IPO center, and the pre-market setup, all with the regular $200 membership. When you're ready to step it up, though, I highly recommend the VIP membership. You'll be able to start trading early at 4 a.m. You'll get to trade with some of our other millionaires inside of that room. You guys will get masterclass training with me every day at 8:15. You'll get the VIP lounge, all of those hot stock picks, pre-market setup. You're going to get the IPO center, the videos on demand, all of the workshop classes for free, and we put one of those on every single month. You'll get all the VIP training videos, the Trading View indicators. These were designed specifically based on my 2-minute EWO, which, by the way, no trader in the world has ever used what we are doing with the Elliott Wave Oscillator. And we have a lot of people finding success, obviously, with this. You'll also get VIP seating at the meetups. If you are a VIP member and you want more training, VIP Gold, you can add that on for an additional $2,500 a year. Right now, as one of the specials that I have, this could go away, but right now, if you sign up for the VIP Gold, you will also get a free one-on-one with a moderator. That is a $500 value just for that. You'll get all the mastermind classes. You get every mastermind class for free during your subscription. You'll get 1 hour of tech support if you need it, so we can remote in. We can help you set up those charts. Anything specific, right, that will get you going, we can help you with that. You're also going to get, for the first time ever, weekend training. We've been doing it every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And because it's the weekend, it is literally like a one-on-one. You'll also get our news service showing us everything, right, that's going on in the market, and breakout rooms. So anytime we do a breakout room, that's only for VIP Gold members. You guys will be able to access that. Use your affiliate account. You guys will also get a piece of everything. So if you have family members, neighbors, people in your church, people that you guys want to help out, you can give them your link, and that will also give you a kickback immediately. It's immediate. As soon as they pay for it, you guys will get money. You'll see it into your monies that you can just withdraw. Send them to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Names are in, ADT family, of the people who found the hidden golden egg on the Easter promo video. And tonight on the Aftermarket, we're going to put their names on the wheel and give away a free month of VIP Complete. Don't forget, with the VIP, you get morning master classes, you get 1 hour of priority tech support, weekend training, Trading View indicators, monthly workshop classes, mastermind sessions, and so much more. So pull up your bootstraps and get ready to have some fun. See you tonight on the Aftermarket, and good luck.
American Dream training, okay? Because we train and we train hard, so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into AmericanDreamTrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal and credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
Okay, okay, cool. I was like, something is going on, because I actually couldn't see myself. I couldn't see what was going on the screen. So I'm like, if I don't show up here, this is going to be too weird. I can't do it. I'm going to have to go out and come back in. So, hey, Ralph, what's up, honey? Can you hear me? You good? What is going on? Is this April Fool? Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and come back in.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Huh?
I'm gonna have to just go
Yeah.
out and come back in then.
You can hear me? Okay. Hold on 1 second. You can hear me?
So I can hear you, Dawn. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
cool. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know if Restream is glitching
I'm
or
gonna just
what, but I
restart
had
the whole thing.
I had a black screen on here for a minute. Born, can you hear us?
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. What's happening with your camera, honey?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah. What is going on? Hi, Ali. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very, very looking forward to join very soon.
Awesome. You're not a member yet, huh?
I've been with you since 2022, but I have not joined. I've been because I know zero information about the trading, so I'm trying just to learn a little by little, so I don't just join and just start throwing a lot of questions.
Right. Okay, well, you're in the right spot. Welcome to American Dream Trading, especially American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket. What this is a program where this is a live stream that's been created by traders for traders to just kick back, relax, have fun, train, and talk about our day trading in the stock market, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, sometimes we make money, sometimes we don't. The market is full of ups and downs. But the cool thing about our group is we've got an amazing mentor in Chad W. Christian. He's a 30-year stock market vet, and he teaches us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle so that we are confident when we go in. He helps us with a pre-market setup so that we go into the market as soon as the bell rings, knowing our plan, knowing what we should do. So shout out to you, Coach. We are grateful for you letting us use your YouTube channel to hang out. Let's get Ralph back in here. Letting us use your YouTube channel to hang out in the aftermarket. Tonight, we got a giveaway going on. We had a Easter promo video that was put out, and it's been out for like a good week or so. I've been running it on social media. Thank you guys for those of you that have gone on there and taken the time to comment on our social media. Please make sure you do that every day. I put the links in the Discord. Today I put a video in there with the aftermarket showing that we would be doing the giveaway. But what we did was, it was Arlo and Miranda's idea to hide a golden egg within one of the on one of these social media platforms. And I said, okay, let's put it into the Easter video. It's the Easter promo. It's golden egg, Easter. So, that was fun. I love doing stuff like that. Maybe that's what we'll do to continue to draw people to the social media. We'll have some contests and things like that. Of course, we'll put some cool videos on there. For those of you who may have hung out on Discord a little bit this weekend, hopefully you got a chance to see my homage to Coach. Damn, it feels good to be a trainer. Ralph, did you catch that?
Damn it, but I didn't see that one. Damn it, feels good to be a trade though. Where you put it
Yeah.
at? Discord.
It's on Discord. It's in
I'm
all of
to
the
go check.
lounges. Yeah, it's
All
in
right,
all
I'm
of the
about to go
lounges.
check it out.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it just I clipped some stuff of Coach kind of getting back at a hater, and had this idea. And shout out to Derek, Callie, and Carl for their testimonials that they sent to me to be able to use in that video. So I appreciate you guys so much. I would play it on here, but I don't want to get Coach a copyright strike because the background music, you know what song I'm talking
isn't
about.
that? Yeah. Why they? I wonder why they do that. It's just.
I don't, man.
I guess
We know we didn't write it. I mean, come on. It's,
yeah, for real.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I used the instrumental. I didn't even use the one with the words. So
I guess rules are rules.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? And I guess I respect that because it goes back to the artists. They deserve credit. And if anything gets monetized, they want a piece of it. I get that. If you use my music, I would want a piece too. So I get it. As a musician, I get that.
If they had a way for them to get paid for us using it, that'd be great though, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah.
how, you know what I'm saying? Like if they can get the proceeds from you making that video that you made, that'd be wonderful right there. You know
I
what
think
I'm
they
saying?
do. I think what they do is you can't get the monetization from it. I think they get it.
Yeah.
So I think that's how they work that. So
Yeah, they should work it like that because I mean, come on, like people not trying to get paid off of using the, you know,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what they had to do in order to the golden egg thing, like what did
So they had to go to each one of the social media platforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had to go to each one of the social media platforms. We only put it on 3 of them. We put it on Instagram, we put it on X, and we put it on Facebook. And it was the Easter promo video where he talks about getting the Easter 500 and getting the 500 off. So I put a golden egg. I incorporated it into the sun behind the ship of the logo so that it wouldn't be easily spotted. But I mean, if you think about it, you know, it's yellow. People would have maybe thought to go there, hopefully. But we did have, I think there's 8 names that I've got 4 listed here, but the other 4 I haven't put on there yet. 8 names that discovered where it was, put in a ticket. And for future reference, whenever we do a contest, let's just get that out there now. Whenever we do a contest on social media and ask you to give us an answer, don't put it in the chat because obviously people are gonna see it, and then
the lazy people get it.
Right.
The lazy people get the answer that way.
So when we do that, submit a ticket with your answer. Say, hey, I'm submitting this ticket because I'm answering the question that was asked on social media, or I have the answer. The egg was in the sun behind the ship. Just put in a ticket with your answers because we'll be doing more things like this. So I'm just putting it out there so you guys know in advance, okay? But yeah, just put in a ticket with your answer. But yeah, we got 8 people. So we're gonna go ahead and give away a free VIP, a free month of VIP
That's a big
complete.
deal.
Yeah, because that includes all the services, you know. So hopefully within that month you'll get some of the perks and benefits that come with it, like the mastermind. I don't know. Actually, wait a minute. No, that's not until June. Sorry, but maybe we'll do another.
You'll get a month though.
Yeah, you'll get a month. You got so much more in there. You've got us with the pre-market every morning. You know, you've got the 1 hour priority support with the help desk. You've got weekend sessions with David. You got so much. You got the master classes with Coach in the morning. You know what I mean? You got the trading view indicators, workshop. Come on, you got everything. So it is well worth the win.
And use it for the education. I'm telling you, because a lot of people come in and they be like, oh, I got this and I ain't made it. It's not designed for that. It's for you to take with you for the rest of the time, right?
Right.
Once you get to learn something and then you can practice it, you got the rest of your life to practice it, right? But today, I didn't trade. It just wasn't a trade day for me today, Dawn. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
This morning, I think I talked to you this morning. Yeah, I did. That's because you was telling me about Mark ain't gonna be here or whatever.
Right.
I was stalking the trade, It did play out. And guess what time it played out? 10
What
o'clock
time?
in the morning.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I had a trade set up. I'm like, all right, I think this is gonna go this way. I got everything going, and I'm just sitting there waiting. I got in. Look, I got into the trade, and then it
Right.
started to retrace on me, so I got out at a break even.
Right.
Then it got ready to come back down again because it was a short trade. It got ready to come back down again. Before I can
Yeah.
get in the trade, it reversed on me. I said, man, you know what? I'm not playing this game today. So, so I marked out the range, right, for the alert to set me off.
I don't
And
blame you.
I went to sleep. When I woke up, I'm up in there getting my daddy food together. I heard the alert go off. I said, you know what? It's too
Yeah.
late. I don't even want to trade it right no more. You know what I mean? Like, I've been looking at this thing since midnight, and now it finally drops. Are you kidding me right now? Like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? So it was a no trade day. Nope. It was.
I
I
don't
ain't take
blame you.
that. Well, I took the one, but that one don't count. You know.
Wow.
So listen, every day not gonna be a trade day. We know that.
That's
And
right.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I still get shocked whenever there's no trades. Like, ain't nothing popping. Are you serious? I mean, they did have trades. I know, like, if you was shorting something, you would did pretty good today in the
Yeah.
beginning. But you can't say that because it moved up before it went down. Like all the charts that I looked at, because I went to sleep probably about 2 hours into the trading morning, I guess you can call it, at around about 4-5 this morning. I was just like, I'm gonna just take a nap and get up and trade in the New York session.
You always do that.
And,
Whenever we don't hear we know you are taking a nap because you are always on there.
Because I be kind of like waiting and then using it. So my routine, if I don't have no trades and what I'm trading, I go and trade the top gainers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my thing that I do. That wasn't happening. What the heck? XLO was probably about the only one. Or did they
I
have
remember
more?
XLO.
Did they have anything else happen after that? Like, how did y'all?
Okay, so here's the thing, and I didn't talk about this because a lot of times when I'm trading, I don't talk because I'm focused and I'm concentrating. So I didn't interact a lot today, but I did some trading, and this morning I actually did get in. Damn, now I'm not
XLO.
No, it wasn't XLO. What was the one that DJ Vinny and Nate and those guys got in? What the hell? The one that shot up this morning. And
the
Martin
one that they
made
couldn't
$300
trade in the beginning? Z something. Z.
No, not
Not
ZPTA. It was, what the hell? Oh, Guts. GUTS.
Okay, I heard them talking about that. Yeah, I heard that. That was like the second one. How you do on it?
I'm a little pissed because I got 100 shares of it.
Okay.
And yeah, no, it didn't work out because you saw what happened, right? That thing, it shot up, it dropped like $2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I hate that right there.
And
I hate that.
It dropped, and I was like, that level wasn't even on the radar. I went down in the weeds to get it, okay, at 750. So I'm like, there's no freaking way. Where did that drop come from? Well, wouldn't luck have it that literally 17 minutes, and this is why I was quiet most of the day, 17 minutes after I got into it, bad news came out about it. And I was already in it. And it was already dropping. And I'm like, couldn't even get out of it, man. I was like tripping. Now, here's the thing. I did get some of it back on SPY.
Okay.
So I actually did get some of it back. So it could have been a lot worse today. So
mine was a down day too, huh? Yeah. I mean, I guess it was. Everything else was.
Yeah. SPY hooked me up today. SPY really could have given me all my money back. That was my stupidity for being greedy, because when I saw where I had pretty much everything that I had lost back, I'm sitting there thinking it's going to continue dropping and let it go back up to where I ended up, instead of making 200 on it, I made like 60. No, I made 90. I made 90 on it. So, and then I made 40 at the end of the day. I had 2 trades where I made $20 a piece on it.
Yeah.
So I kind of offset shit a little bit. You know what I mean? So not 100%, but enough that it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
I don't care for days like this.
Today
really
was
don't.
choppy.
Yeah.
Today was chop suey.
And where it was, they had 2 good moves that I saw. Like in the morning, there was stuff went up, like I said, and then it looked like it had dropped. Good thing I was asleep because I probably would have got caught into some of that.
Yep.
It's a hard thing to do to not trade.
I tell you what though, Ralph, I ripped the Band-Aid off, man. I did. I ripped the Band-Aid off. I wasn't about to sit there and watch all that money go. I wasn't about to do that, man. I ripped the Band-Aid off. I was like, okay, I hate to do that. And I shouldn't have, because at the end of the day, guess where that sucker is? Right back at where I got in.
That's how it usually happens, I'm telling you. That's how it usually happens.
I'm like, damn, that was a loss I didn't have to take.
But you would have had to sit in it all day long.
And that's nerve-wracking. So I'd rather have my sanity in some cases than the money back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, because I can always do another trade, which I did at the end of the, I chilled, waited for some setups and scalp spy like 3 times and ended up getting some of it back. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? We'll go ahead and just, do this tomorrow. Just small trades. Don't go for the. I mean, that was the thing went up to $12 this morning, man.
The guts.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that when you had got it in the $7? You said it was in $7.
Yeah, $7. It was at about 8 something. So I set the weeds for $7.50.
Yeah.
And,
so they had news on that stock though. I remember it now.
That's why it went up.
Some type of news. Yeah.
It was good news, and that's why it went up.
And then bad news sent it down. What the hell?
Sent it straight to hell. Sent it straight to hell.
I see them in the chat. They talking about CXAI. Shout out to.
I heard everybody talking about that.
Adib, I think, had one of his best days channel trading. I think it was. Hey, shout out to you if that's what I heard, right? Channel trading is one of the things that you kind of like have to learn, especially around times like this, Yep. If that's your thing and you're good at it, you can practice it and get better. I need to practice it and get better. That's one of the things I've been working on. Is channel trading, but
Mark is getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, he really is. One of my things that I have a problem with the channel trading is you kind of got to go totally against the EWO, and that's a struggle for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I be looking because I actually had to take the EWO all the way off the chart whenever I'm doing channel trading because I look down there and it's, you're supposed to be getting in right here, and then EWO telling you it's time to get out. You know what I mean?
I did it with SPY this afternoon. I channel traded. So I kept what I did. I like puts. I tend to like puts better than calls. So I wait on the calls to happen. If I waited too late and it's already 4 or 5 candles in, I don't mess with that call. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait for you to get up to where I have that line. It looks like it's a double top getting ready to happen. So let's wait for that double top to happen and see if you start breaking down, and then I'll get it. And that's how I got some of my money back. So I was like, okay, I was playing those puts today. I was just waiting for it to get up there and then coming down. I wasn't doing it both ways, but I was waiting for it to come up and then I'd ride it down.
Yeah, that's a good thing because the trend was down. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, honey.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Did you see yourself in the video, baby girl?
No, I didn't see it.
You got to go on Discord and check it out. I put it in everywhere. I think I put it in the Fun House, the Stock Lounge. It's called Damn, I'm Glad to Be a Trainer.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yep.
So,
I don't
like the way I look on camera, so.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Yeah,
Stop it.
You look the same way you look off camera. What you talking about?
Oh my God, don't make me talk. Let me get some water.
Woo! Stop it.
But yeah, that channel trading and scalping is one reason I'm bringing this up, because I hear a lot of people struggling with this getting into the scalp trades. Like I heard somebody that was struggling. I don't even really know who it was, but they was like, I got into a candle and it just went totally against me. Listen, scalping is one of the hardest ways to trade. If you
Yes, it
do,
is.
don't even really worry about trying to learn how to scalp. And what's gonna happen is you probably gonna get in on a couple of trades where you messed up, and you're gonna just in your mind you're gonna be like, well, scalping is easier than the EVO. No, it's not. It's not. That's just gonna cause you to fail down the road once you learn how to start learning how to really trade in the beginning. You
Yeah.
get tricked in believing things, and you don't know when and where to get out, and trades work out, and you're like, oh, it's a lot of euphoria, right?
Well, that
And
L2 helps a lot, though.
yeah, it
Yes,
do.
it
Yeah,
does.
it do.
Shout
It
out to
helps
Nate
you
for the L2
ease it
training, bro.
in.
Yeah.
For a long
Yeah.
time, you know, they had talked about, you know, put down your in and how you're going to get out. Well, how am I supposed to know when to get out? You know what I mean? L2 makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It helps me do that.
Draw lines with the L2. I'll go
Yeah.
in and I'll go
Yeah.
look at the past history and draw lines, and then I'll go see if it matches up with the L2. And if it's something that I haven't charted and we're already in the open market, I'll go in the L2 and look and kind of do a cheat code and just look and see where the levels are and put my lines in based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when they call out,
The line.
yeah, and I guarantee you do that and I do it the normal way, and they're going to be almost just pennies away from each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It always
But-
happens like that.
But for a brand new trader, the L2 just doing this. That's all the L2 doing for a new trader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I know.
for a new
And you can
trader,
feel
they
your
trying to
eyeballs
scalp
going
and all that.
bouncing up and down trying to watch it.
And that's why they get into them trades. They trying to scalp, and next thing you know, they $300 down. I mean, I don't know
Yes.
what the trade was, but I heard them. They stayed on it for a while in the room, and I'm like, why is this person even trying to scalp if they just started trading and they trying to learn, you know? And I get it, because you see Coach doing it, right? But Coach
Yeah.
is a fucking professional, you know what I mean?
But
then
see,
these
and that's
other
another
traders
thing.
are
They don't.
professionals.
Coach is using large amounts of money when he scalps. So
Yes.
if you don't have a big account, don't expect to make the kind of money Coach makes when he scalps.
No.
He uses
Mhm.
large position sizes to go in and make those types of that type of money. So you got to find something that is within your wheelhouse if you're going to try
Yep.
to scalp like that.
Yeah,
Small.
I don't scalp. I just watch my Roth IRA go up.
All they do is eat, huh?
Yeah.
all they do is eat.
Yeah.
I do a little
Yeah,
bit of
just- all it do.
everything. I do a little bit because I use the 9 when I scalp, and then sometimes I'll just want to sit in the EWO. But because the 9 is the first thing that moves, so it clues you into which direction the stock is most
I
likely
think right
going, and
now.
then your thing is to wait for the 21 to follow if you're looking to get in an EWO. You don't get in an EWO on the 9.
Yeah.
The 9, when it crosses the 21, it does start the EWO, but usually just wait for that second candle. And if you see the 21 following it, that's your key that, okay, most likely the momentum is to this side, whatever side that is, up or down.
Yeah,
9.
yeah, I do.
And then if 21 and 9 are crossing the 55, oh, it's on. It's on. That's
Mhm.
it's like a 5-star trade right there, you know?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like,
All of them moving up in that direction. You got it there.
especially at one time, damn near. Because
Mhm.
there's strong EWOs and there's weak EWOs. And I noticed that when the 9 is separated from, like when the 9 goes up and it's separated, but the 21 doesn't literally follow right behind it, that's a weaker EWO. When the 21 is right up there with the 9, that's a stronger EWO.
That's good information to write down.
And it's not gonna happen in one candle. And that's a buzzword that I keep hearing a lot of the new traders talking about. Oh, I was just trading the scalping in this one candle. Family, you're not gonna get it in one candle, all right? And one thing that's happening with that big one candle that you see going up is they got other traders just waiting to attack the other side of it. So
Right.
I wouldn't even try to make everything in one candle. If it goes up and it happens in one candle, then that's cool, and I can get out with a green trade. But when you go into a trade, you need to be in the mindset to sit in this thing until it plays out. If you're doing EWO, you know what I'm saying?
I get in that I go in there and it's like, all right, I'm a scout. Next thing you know, I'm just watching it go. So yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Callie be all over the place. She just says she don't trade. Which one is it, Callie?
Really. That's why I just kind of like quit and started watching.
Did they have any?
Mainly just messed with my IRA. You know.
Did they have any IPOs? You've been doing them, huh?
No, they didn't have none today.
Didn't have any?
Yeah, there should be some tomorrow.
What's the deal with every time the market slows down, IPO will slow down? You notice that? Like,
not yet.
Whenever we had a bad trend, they went for a long time with no IPOs.
You think about it, when they put out an IPO, they want the volume to be up there. So people get in there and start trading and pushing that IPO up.
That's a good point.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of watching them and everything, and there's this one. It's MNGR, I think, but it's mobile health, and it hasn't come out yet. But it's I think it'll be a real good one. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. I've had it on my screen since last week, waiting on it.
So the last biggest IPO they had was Reddit. My bad, Dawn.
I think so. No, I was just gonna say, Callie, I got to give you a shout out because you are on point with the IPOs. Every morning we get the little drop in, and hey, the IPOs are up. You are really handling your business.
I try to. Yeah, I try to.
Yeah. You're doing a good job, honey.
And when I'm not on point, I'm praying there ain't no IPOs today. Just get in there and announce it. Because I've been adding all the information I can when I find them. That way to give y'all an idea of what you're actually looking at. But
shout out to Miranda. Miranda, thank you so much for putting the links in the chat the way you do. If it's not you doing it, it's Arlo. Thank you both, and thank you both for the amazing ideas and all the help with the social media that you guys are doing with me. I appreciate you guys both so much.
Shout out to Marlo.
Yeah, man. We call him Marlo up in here. So the AmericanDreamTrading.com. If you are not a member, please go click that link. It is pinned to the top of the live chat. It's also located for you watching the replay game in the description of the video. If you have not become a member, go over there, shop around. There are all kinds of memberships. You'll see some videos here tonight that lists all the memberships out. So, of course, the most being the VIP Complete, which we are going to give away one of those here tonight. So, you want to do that. Shout out to PW. Welcome, PW. Shout out to Paula at the beach. Hey, Paula. What's up, baby girl? It's been a minute.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. We got
Operations. Cool name.
Hey, Angela. How you doing? What's going on?
So many new people, ain't there?
HR, aka Tiki 19. Wow, that's been a while since I said that one. Welcome back. Darn Cricket, how are you? Rob InSoFlow, what's going on, Rob InSoFlow? You were up on the panel with us last week. If you want, come on up here and hang out. Let's see. We got Derek. What's up, Derek? Derek McCochran. Hey, Derek, what's going on, man? I think I see your name is on the wheel. So I remember typing that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got Nick. I see who's in here. Look, we got people in here who's got their name on the wheel because I saw you too. Nickels 5 pennies. Yeah. I don't ever see you in the aftermarket, but you're in here tonight to win that gold VIP, right?
So now we know what it takes.
Yeah,
it takes to show up.
Yep. Good luck to both of you. Hopefully one of you wins. Did you answer?
No, she didn't.
No, I slept on
it. Answer what?
We got Jay Mister in the house. What's going on? We got Ralph up here on the panel with us. We got Jay Waffle. Hey, Jay Waffle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Bubbles. What's up, Bubbles?
Hey, Bubbles. You can extend that April Fool's till tomorrow, Bubbles.
Bubbles, you still trying to April Fools?
Oh my goodness.
He's on the April Fool's coach.
first I thought you were April fooling me, Ralph, when you weren't answering me. I'm like, wait a minute. Is he April fooling me? What's going on? Was it a consensus that everybody don't say anything, just stay silent and act like you don't hear her, so she thinks something's wrong? That would have been a good one.
It would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one.
We've got D. Allen down there. That's the first time I've ever seen that name. If you are not a member, please make sure you go and click subscribe, and also the link up top to join AmericanDreamTrading.com. Special K in the house. What's going on, Special K? How are you, sweetheart? Still working on that video. I'm going to put that out this week with you and Epidemic.
Shout out to Special K.
Billy, oh, Billy Mac. Thank you for coming back. I got to sing that every time, man. I got to sing that every time.
Billy Mac.
Yep. Those of you who don't know that song, that is one that goes way, way back, even before my time. I love it. I was called Jimmy Mac, but Billy Mac. Come on, you got to do
It
that.
goes with it, yeah.
Yeah. Chicken Nugget is down there, and we got Brian T. What's going on, Brian T. and Chicken Nugget? How are you guys doing? Vegan Knowledge, what's up? My lovely wife. I love you.
Shout out to Sheila.
Shout out to Larry Stone. That's a strong name, right, y'all? Larry Stone. My name is Larry Stone. That's a good, solid name, right? Stone.
Yeah. He'd make a good 007.
Yeah, he would. Or Dr. Stone.
Larry Stone.
Yeah. Was it M16 agent? Yeah, I don't know.
We got John Furloni Sr. Hey, John, welcome. That's another new name I haven't seen. Maybe these names are going to be on the wheel. Maybe that your alias is on the wheel. So I'll call out those names in just a little bit. We'll do the drawing in a little bit. Mike Clark. What's going on, Mike Clark? Welcome. We've got John Furloni again. Vaughn. Is that Trader Vaughn? What's up, Vaughn? It's been a minute. How are you? Welcome. Who else we got down there? Who else came to hang out? Steve, what's going on, Steve? How are you, boo?
Mike Clark.
Callie's up here on the panel with us.
Hey, everybody.
Yep. Mustang Chris is in the house. What's up, Mustang Chris? We got a day 9 in the house? Let us know. Ralph.
Shout out to Mustang Chris. I heard he been killing it.
Yeah,
I heard he been killing it.
Your boy, right?
I've been keeping track. All right, Mustang. Yeah. It ain't time to lighten up. It's time to tighten up. All right.
You should come on up here and talk to us about it. Let us know if you had day 9 today in effect. Logical Level Gaming. What's going on? I butcher that name every time. I'm so sorry. Blame it on the eyes. Welcome. I think I'm at DJ Vinny. That's my babe. He hooked us up in the tip jar this weekend. DJ Vinny, you have no idea how much that is needed and appreciated. Thank you so much. By the way, speaking of which, the tip jar is down in there if you guys want to tip. And said it does help me keep the lights on. I will not lie to you. It does. It is a huge part of my income and helps me keep the lights on. So anybody that tips me, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And I really appreciate you. And also the stream to join the panel, which somebody just used. And I think
shout out to my Uncle Vinny.
Yeah, man. Uncle Vinny hooked up the moderators this weekend, man. Mustang
Chris.
Hey, Chris, I got a sign up for the front of my Mustang that says Mustang Cali.
Yeah, Mustang Cali.
Well, I got the name because there was 3 Chris's in our friend group, and so every time somebody said Chris, everyone turned around, so we had to go with nicknames. And that's where this came from.
It works.
Shadow. We got a new name down there, Shadow Operations. Welcome.
Yeah, I seen
Don't
him.
forget to click the subscribe button and also join ADT with the link right on the top. Shadow Options, that's a different name. I think I might be coming towards the end here. Carolyn Chicken Wraps is in the house. What's up, Carolyn? How are you?
Wait, we got a chicken wraps and a chicken nugget?
Yes, we do.
I know chicken nuggets.
We do.
We get them low.
We got a chicken salad in here somewhere?
Mariano, I see you.
I need to show y'all my sign I bought. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Christine up in there. Hey, girl. Hey.
Oh, we got Bulls versus Bears up in the house. What's going on? I haven't run into Christine yet. We got CBS Frog. What's going on, CBS Frog? We got Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Peace, brother.
Every time somebody says that, I think it's a Chicago thing. Bulls and Bears.
Hey, girl. Hey. What's going on?
It is a Chicago thing.
It is? Well, I mean
Yeah,
the teams, yeah, but we're trading too, and it's the same
That's
words.
right. Yeah. That's where most of the trading go down there.
Maybe the Bears won't suck this year.
Maybe, right? I don't know. Where's Aaron Rodgers at? Where did he get traded? Because I know he's not.
He's on the Jets now. With a torn Achilles.
What is with that? Why does everybody leave their team go to the Jets? Joe Flacco went to the Jets. Brett Favre went to the Jets. What's with the Jets?
They're perpetually desperate.
What is that? What is that, Callie? What does it say?
It says, I refuse to become a nugget.
Oh, and he's
They got a chicken on there.
Baby, I know you love that. I know you love that. I know Jen is loving that. I love it.
I was a nugget today.
Were you?
The streak is over.
Okay. Break it to us gently. What happened?
Talk to me, Chris.
More and more, I'm starting to realize that Apple is like a slow fry.
It's
choppy, and it either moves a ton or not at all.
Yeah.
I got chopped up a little bit.
I'm laughing with you because I've been in that situation with Apple.
I was down, and then I made it all back, and then I was up, and then I lost a little bit, and then I made some more, and then it just sat there and did nothing.
Let me look at the chart.
Let's pull it up. Looked like it was going up, and then it just stuck to 170, and was like, "Nah, not today. No, we're done."
Let's pull it up.
Oh, Apple just did that drop and then keep going. It just dropped and chopped.
Drop and chop. That's it.
Yeah.
Drop and chop.
That's pretty much most of them pretty much did that though. That's pretty much why I didn't take a trade today.
There were a whole bunch of awesome trades that I heard nothing about. And once I got off Apple and looked, I'm like, what else is going on today? Oh, look at all those wonderful trades that happened. I didn't hear about any.
But see, that's how most traders get caught up right there. You know what I'm saying? They go in whenever they stock ain't acting right, they go and venture off and look at other stuff. They don't know the levels. They don't know. So you did the right thing by just,
Wow.
After it didn't work out, you just stopped trading for the day, right? It really doesn't
that would
matter.
have been a good thing to do when I was up, but the problem is I was really close to hitting a solid number in my account. I was like, I just want to make a little bit more, just a little bit.
Where'd you get in at?
And I didn't. All of them spots right there. What I'm
straight chop down.
Apple doesn't move enough to get in and out.
No, it doesn't.
No, you have to sit in it and sit in it and sit in it and wait. And then David saying, Apple, teach patience.
It's the perfect Evo trade. It's the perfect
patience. Like the last trade I got into, if I sat in it for 2 hours, I would have been green on it. But I'm not able to do that yet. Or I could sit in a red trade for 2 hours, knowing it's gonna come back, but always in the back of my mind, but it ain't coming back now. It's still going the opposite way. So then I get out, and then 2 hours later, it goes the way I thought it would.
Did you just catch what I just did? How did my 9 get down there with the EWO? This thing glitches, man.
Oh no! You clicked on it and you dragged it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, you can do that with TradingView. You can drag whatever you want, wherever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I do that. You can even drag the candles down there sometimes. Every time I do that, I just hit the back button and it goes back.
Yeah, or you can click on it and just drag it back. But I didn't even see myself do that. Yeah, this is a choppy mess here. Look at all this. Look at this.
I was doing well in there, getting it off the bounce of the 21.
Yeah.
You know, kind of channel trading, and because it was still in a downtrend, knowing that it's probably going to keep going back down real slow, and but you got contract fees.
Here's what I don't like about this crap. You see how it looks like it's a nice downtrend, which we know it is, but the candles, they start, it's like, it looks like it's going down, but look how many white candles are in there. And for those of you who don't know, mine is set up differently for my eyesight. This blue and white stands out to me better. The white represents green. The blue represents red, if you haven't figured that out already. But when you think you're making money and then all of a sudden the candle of the opposite color comes and wipes that premium right out, but it's still going in the direction that you're in, but you're still sitting there with a contract that has no money in it because it's doing this the entire time it's going down. That is so frustrating.
So I'm about to help y'all out with it. Because a lot of people, they just, they focus real hard on the Greeks and everything, and they be like, why ain't this working out? It's because, but in order for you to trade options, you must first know how stocks trade, right? And most of the time, whenever you have a stock that's breaking the swing, I ain't going to say every time, but 99% of the time, you're going to have a retracement, right? If you even just look at this one right here that we got up, dog got up. Each time that it went lower, what did it do? Bounce back and come back up with the breathe back. Then it'll tip over and just go a little lower. And then one time you see on there, it got something that looks like a double bottom. And then it pulls back up and then it comes back and takes it out. All that is happening because you have short traders getting in order for them to get out, they have to buy, right? So that pushes the momentum back up. And
look for
people don't ever think
white
about
you got
it.
a red.
Every time it breaks a hump, it bounces back up. And most traders think they're supposed to get in whenever that pressure is moving down. But as soon as they take the swing out, it comes back up to the damn cloud. And then it pushes it back down. So I used to be the one that enter. I used to enter whenever it was breaking down.
You got engulfing right here, Ralph.
Yeah.
So you got the engulfing right there. That's letting you know downtrend. Then you got a confirmation candle here. And it did go down. Then you've got well, these are the twins here.
As soon as it broke the level right there, it went back up.
That's your double bottom.
Yeah.
Then it came back down. It came back down for triple bottom, and it broke that. So I got in. I made a little bit of money there. And then it sat there and went flat. It started to come back up, and here's
the double bottom.
The cloud started getting real narrow, and that's usually when it does the cross. And it did, and I was up, and I shaved, but it wouldn't break 170.
Because that is one of the hardest critical levels of Apple, man. I hear David talk about it all the time. Whenever he's talking people through it. 170, Eric has mentioned it.
And 171 for like a year now.
And then they hold numbers.
Yep. It likes the halves and the holes.
It wouldn't go. I mean, even if it went just a little bit more, I'm yelling at the screen like, come on, give me just another little bit more, and it didn't.
So did it finally go past that one? Yeah. So
nope.
Look at it. It's a nice drop right here.
It just hung out there all day until like at the very end, it decided to come up and.
So what number is that double bottom in?
It slapped the 200 real hard and retreated the other way.
This makes it hard to sit in an EWO. I'm sorry. This makes it extremely hard. Because look at the EWO.
Down a little bit, but contract fees.
Yeah. Look at the EWOs down here.
Not only that,
like a roller coaster.
So, okay, the contract that you was in, you said it eventually went green at the end of the day?
Like
that you was in?
2 hours after I got in, it went green.
Oh, okay. That's tough. That was a tough day.
And then sat there kissing VWAP for an hour.
This looks like an EKG reading.
It broke through. It broke through for one candle, came up and slapped the 200 and ran away. And then that was it.
There it is right there.
So
Slap
if I had stayed in it for 2 hours, I would have been very, very green. But
that 200 moving average is another strong one too.
Sitting in a red trade for 2 hours, I can't do that yet.
Yeah.
You know, when it's being kind of random and it could go one way, but it's kind of down, and you're in a call when you.
I did it. Spy did it all day too.
But like it's going to go a little bit, and I just want a little bit, and then it doesn't, and then the chop just keeps eating up your contract.
Yeah, that was a tough day to trade.
No, go look at the cues.
Look at Spy.
Q.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah, but Spy at least have a bleed out and then a chop fest. Apple just chopped the whole day.
No, because Apple started out like that too with that drop. Apple had the same big drop.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Apple was slow Spy.
What the kicker was.
Now look at how beautiful that is. All of that up and then all of that down and then a nice double bottom. Did you hear the call outs for that?
No,
I didn't either.
Wow.
Now look at AMD.
I think AMD finished the day good.
I heard Bruno calling out AMD earlier. I know he was in it for a while. Holy crap, same thing.
Uh-huh. All of that happening while I was struggling with a nickel on Apple. Did you hear the call outs for AMD?
Initially, in the beginning, Bruno was calling it out for a while.
The first one, maybe, but the next three, I didn't hear.
Like this here, Bruno was calling this out. Wow, look at that! Damn.
Wow, look at that.
But are you a call out trader, or are you a trader that trades?
Well, it's not the call out that I'm worried about. It's if I'm on something that looks like it's gonna move, but might not, and somebody calls out something else, I'll look at that one. And if that one looks good, I can get into that one. But like how we say in the mornings, don't be afraid to interrupt. If something's good comes up, call it out. Mm-hmm. No one's doing that.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. Whenever I hear people call stuff out, unless it's coach, I don't even go and look at it.
I mean, even if it's, AMD.
But listen, I'm not trading stocks like that either. So whenever I do trade them, it's usually either pre-market stuff, something I already looked at, or something that coaches like calling and trading, right? So that's basically that's just me, and that's not my focus. My main focus is only on one pair. So if that's why I asked, if you just a trader that like to trade Apple, then Apple basically just didn't have no trades for the day. So
I'll tell you this: I don't like to trade Apple, but Apple is slow. So if it's gonna go, it's good. But
but you've been finding success, though.
I was finding success because I was trading Apple on the days where Apple was moving.
Chris, it's been one day.
Right. Don't let the day ruin you, man. Don't let the day take away 8 days of success. Don't let that happen.
It's been one day.
Well,
did you not think you would ever have a losing day again? Come on. You know it's going to happen at some point.
I know I'm going to have losing trades, but I'm going to do better on the next one.
Nate has red days, Coach has red days.
And then the one after that was bad, and it was just a couple of fake outs.
So let me tell you what was good about it, though. Did you at least keep them to a minimum? You didn't get your face toe off. Like you had most of the
no.
Bad trades, like they did. So that's what's good about it. So basically,
I'm a burn victim today.
Yeah, but listen. What I'm trying to get you to realize is you can get to the point where it's only going to happen. Three things are going to happen. Either you're going to have a break-even day, a small loss day, or a good day. You know what I mean? You after you learn to get out of trades and protect yourself, start following the rules. I lost half of my account and all that stops.
Oh hell no, not like that.
Yeah. So as long as you keeping it to a minimum, you did everything right. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Apple was damn near impossible to trade unless you're a super fast scalper. Did you see the chart? I know what I was looking at was something that
scalping with Apple
gave
is
it up
rough
on.
because it doesn't move. Like it doesn't move a lot. These massive pulls and stuff that it does is like 8 cents.
Okay, so you want to be a scalper, so you're gonna have to find something that's.
I was doing really good at scalping. I really was. I was making so much money, and I'm starting to get.
Why are we talking in past tense if you only had one bad day? He done went 19 good days and a quarter of a bad day, and now I was.
Because I don't like losing.
Well, and that's understandable, but you can't let it. You can't let it take you down.
I know. I get my 5 minutes to cry about it, but
yeah. Did you journal? You journaled everything, though, right?
Minutes. What's that?
You journaled everything, right?
I have several pages of journals. What is this one? That one has swear words in it.
Okay, so listen. We lost the trades, but what did we learn from losing the trade?
No scalping Apple.
Okay,
because it doesn't move enough to offset contract fees, and then it'll chop.
Okay.
So it needs to move a lot, or you have to have the right entries at the exact right places with Apple, or you're going to sit in the chop for a long time, and it might not go your way while it's chopping.
So
Apple had a good move to the downside. There was 3 good entries on it in the morning, and I made money on those. And then when it looked like it was going to reverse, it pulled the rug out from under me. And then, okay, it's just a pullback. It's going to chop for a little bit. It starts to go again, and it pulled the rug out. It did the peppermint patty.
So how many trades did you end up taking total?
I lost 3 trades and I won 3.
6 trades, that ain't bad. All right, so that ain't the problem. Because usually, that's one of my biggest problems I have is I have a good trade and then I end up giving it back on other trades that I take that's unnecessary. So basically, moving forward, if you want to just be a scalper, you're gonna have to go and back test some stocks and learn them.
I've already done all that. The Qs were awesome when I was doing them. They were actually more stable than SPY. They move a little bit more, but they cost a little bit more, but they're less choppy.
I'll tell you something about the Qs. A lot of people be like, oh, the Qs is easier to trade than SPY. And that's true. But the Qs ain't no punk either.
Oh, no, they're not.
Just let you know, the Qs get busy. They really do. They do.
The Qs will slap you in the face, but SPY will bring up a knee and put you on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Qs is a good one to trade, though.
Yeah.
You know, I like the Qs.
I did one trade on the Qs. I was going to scalp it, and I got in right when Ted called it out. I flipped over to it. I'm like, oh, it does look good. It's coming down to triple bottom. And I got into it, and I was up a little bit, and I was like, it might go one more. And then instantly pulled back. Like, if I had clicked, I would have been up, and then 2 seconds later, it started pulling back, and I thought maybe it'll come back down to fully fill in the candle or fully fill in the wick and test the level, and it didn't. So that was a red trade, too. Where if I would have just sold right where I wanted to, I would have been up. That would have been a good one.
So
I was like 15 minutes late on that, so I knew it was 1, maybe 2 candles, and it should have been 1.
It happens, you know.
Yeah.
It happens.
But if I can get in at the beginning of them or near the beginning of them while it's moving away from center, it's better. You got
Do
2,
you
3,
watch
4
the other
candles
stocks that go along with the Qs?
What's that?
Do you watch the other stocks that go along with the Qs? Apple and Microsoft and those guys and
Microsoft,
AMD.
I got away from. Google, I got away from. I'm just looking at Apple, AMD, the Qs, and Tesla. Those are the 4 I got on my watch list.
I
That's a
think
good. That's a
check
good
out
point.
Amazon because Mark McSee used to trade the Qs a lot, and he said Amazon pushes it a lot too.
Yeah, they have a
is-
lot of
is-
tech.
Yeah, I was looking at Amazon for a long time, and it's like another Apple, where it either moves a ton or it doesn't.
Yeah, Google too.
All or nothing. And I kept it up there for a while, and there were a few good days, and then there'd be a whole bunch of nothing, and it moves 20 cents, and then it moves 30 cents in this move, and it's like, man, you got to go so big to make anything out of it, and it doesn't move enough to really get you far enough over the contract cost. Plus, I'm thinking about taxes too, so I gotta make this much on each trade to cover the contract and the taxes.
I know what your problem is
Legitimately
now.
come out ahead.
It is.
Let me ask you a question. What are you doing? Are you trying to search for a stock or two to just chill with? Is that what you're
That's
doing?
what I'm trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a couple of them that I can just be in, and they move enough to where
But you know
can
what
be
you need to
in,
do.
and they
You
don't-
got the right
they don't
idea.
sit there for 3 hours like some of them do.
I
Yeah.
already know what the problem is.
What's that?
Stop worrying about all this. Is it gonna contract fee and P&L? You need to take the P&L out of it, brother. That's what you got to do. Just get rid of all that. That's just in your head. Taxes you're gonna have to pay. Contract
Right.
fees you're gonna have to pay them. So after you figure out is this moving up enough, don't worry about it. Just trade the trade.
Worry about what
Tell
you
you
can control.
I'm not. It's
Yeah,
not in each individual trade, but as an overall, the way I'm
Mhm.
thinking about how the stock moves.
Yeah.
Does it move enough to be worth it? Like David's doing really good with Apple. He's in
'Cause
it.
David
He's
knows
obviously
it.
buying in really
Yeah, he been
early.
trading.
I've heard him say a whole bunch of times he beat the EWO, which is what I used to do. I just naturally gravitated towards that buy here, and then it leads into the EWO. And while it channels for a minute, I'm still up. I'm still in the green while it's in the EWO right at the beginning of it, finding its spot to pop. So that even if it decides not to go, I'm still in the green. I was doing a lot of that.
Yeah. That's good. That Danny told. I like that. I do that all the time.
Yeah, I need to. I think
David
I'm gonna
has put a ton of screen time in with Apple.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
it's like that's why he knows that back when he's an Apple master, an Apple
You don't
whisperer.
ever hear him talking about any other ticker symbol.
Right.
All else don't
I
matter.
realize now, after a year, how much discipline it takes to do that. That in itself is huge. The fact that he has managed to fend off the urge to trade anything but Apple, that's huge, and part of why he's found so much success. Because when you think about it, his life is real easy. All he worries about is Apple.
That's it. It get frustrating
That's
though.
it.
If I would have shut the computer off at like 11:15 market time, I'd have been all right. But I wanted that little bit more because I was like $30 away. Just want $30. Just give me another $30. And that's
you
where I
couldn't wait
went
till
wrong.
tomorrow to get it.
What's that?
You couldn't wait till tomorrow to get it.
Well, it's $30. It's $30.
That exactly. That $30 cost you whatever it did.
Yeah.
Do you just focus in on the one day, or do you go and look at the whole chart? Because I know a lot of traders don't do that. They don't go back and look at what happened.
No, I go back days. I'll scroll or zoom out to where I can see 2, 3, 4 days sometimes, and I know the levels. Just sometimes it doesn't care about the levels.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't care at all. No matter what stuff.
Hold on a second, Chris, because Jay Waffle. You got to
Callie,
turn on
where'd
the
you go?
extended hours. Jay Waffle, I don't know. Check with your broker; they might not let you trade it. And as far as pick, I traded pick a couple of days. I think either we was trading it in the pre-market, or maybe Coach was trading it. I got in with it. Other than that, I ain't looked at PIK, but I know it was moving. been on the top gainers list. I guess just keep your eye on it. I don't know about
Waffle,
it.
what broker are you with?
Callie, if you can hear us in your background, I put you back in the backstage so we wouldn't just be looking at your chair. So whenever I see you come back in, I'll go ahead and pull you back in, sweetie. Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
Is he Weeble?
He say okay. He say Canada rep. That might be.
Okay.
I may have something.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So they won't let you trade if you don't have the extended hours on.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you got Weeble, instead for the pre-market and aftermarket, both you got to have the extended hours on. I don't know if
Yeah, down in the bottom left corner, there's a settings icon. You can go in there, you can turn it on. And then I think, it's been a while, but I think in your Turbo Trader, there's also a setting for that too. I think.
Yeah,
I
think you got to have it on both.
There is, which I can turn on and off on the active trader. I think there's one like that in Weeble too, though.
Thank you, Paul and Miranda, for reposting those links. I appreciate you. Shout out to KB, who has joined the stream, and Leslie, welcome, and Carlos, and James L, welcome. Just want to say hi to the new folks.
Good job, Victoria. I know. Wait, you sold it at $7. I know Pick wasn't that high. What it was like what, $5, $3?
Wait, Pick was running today? Pick is still running. That was Nate's deal. Remember that? Nate made a few dollars off of that.
Yeah, I know. Victoriano said he just sold it for $50.
He what?
What is that?
What you looking at, Mustang?
What's going on?
Pick?
I just turned on Pick on the trading view.
It
kind of leveled off around 390 most of the day, up and down a little bit from there, and then at 20 after 5, it went up to $7.
Yeah, I saw. See, there you go.
$4.40 to $7 in like 4 candles.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
They must have had some news or something. I don't know.
Something, or everybody was waiting for aftermarket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It did pull up.
We got Callie back.
It basically.
Hey, that was a good job,
closed
Victoria.
at 439, and then had a couple of dead candles with no volume, just them dashes. And
what's up, Victoriano?
Oh, there he is, right there.
Victoriano.
That was a good trade.
It's moving up again.
You just had it. You just had it.
Which pick are y'all looking at?
Heard about some news.
PIK.
Yeah, okay.
It was one of the hot stuff. Look at this. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Went almost $3.
Yeah.
That was my only play today. Actually, yesterday I think I bought it for like $5.
666.
Mm-hmm.
I just sold it for $7.
So you got in where?
I bought it yesterday for $5, and then it dropped down to around 370. And I was just holding. I didn't want to sell it. And right now, 20 minutes ago, not even 20, 5 minutes ago, I just got to 716, and I sold it right when I hit the 692.
Wow, good job.
Wait, Walker, you still in it? You got in it at 240, and you still in it, but you just can't. Yeah, turn it after extended hours on so that you can close the trade.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I think I bought it way too high at $5, and it dropped down to 370. I just hold it just because I'm stubborn.
So he not in there. Okay.
No, I just sold everything. I just sell all. I bought it on Robinhood, so I just click one button, sell all. That's it. Stress out.
Okay, you had it on Robinhood. I wonder if it was one of the 24-hour. Well, it really doesn't matter because it's still aftermarket.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know we was trading that. I got in, and I think I must have closed out because I don't never really.
There's a wall at 550.
Unless I get caught in them.
Nice wall.
Yeah.
That's a nice looking trade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Hey man, Coach know how to pick them hot stocks, don't
he? Yeah,
he does.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
We are
We are taught by the master.
Yeah.
Yes,
Speaking of David, I remember we were talking about David a few minutes ago. Don't forget, he had last weekend off, which he well deserves. But every Saturday morning, if you are a VIP Gold member, David gives a weekend session. So those are amazing, and we had a few people that had some nice things to say about it.
Okay. What?
Shout out to David. If you are a VIP Gold member, make sure you're in there this Saturday coming up. He'll have one fresh for us.
What time?
11 o'clock Eastern Standard is usually the time.
So 9 Central.
Yeah.
No, 10 Central.
Yeah.
I'll have
So
to write
Mustang
him
Chris,
Yes.
another thing that you can start paying more attention to, especially since you trade the stocks that trade on strong volume, is economic news, right? So a lot of stock people really don't pay much attention to it, but the ones that trade like heavy volume, like the ones that you called out, the 4 that you called, they definitely get affected by it. So I don't know what exactly the news was because I didn't look it up, but I know that they had news come out at 10 o'clock. And if you look at most of those tickers, most all of them just started the downtrend right at 10 o'clock when that news came out. And you'll see it in SPY, you'll see it in Qs, and because those stocks right there are made up of the bigger parts of the industry stocks, they're gonna have the same effect anytime you have a red folder event for as news. So you could be on the lookout for that. I know a lot of people be like, damn, it was going up as soon as I got in, it just went on this massive downtrend. They just wanted to stop me out. And family, it's not about you. It's definitely not about you. Okay.
It feels like it though, Ralph.
Yeah. A lot of the times it be due to the like news or whatever. And then as soon as I got in, it just breathed back. Yeah, that's because the sellers that was in there shorting that they had to get out.
Right.
And they had to sell.
I used to think like that. Before I learned how to chart, I used to think like that. And then I realized, oh, dummy, it's at a resistance level. That's why I went down. It wasn't that they saw you get in. And it's so funny. Isn't it weird how retail traders all kind of think alike, those that really don't chart, how we literally, I mean, I think it's a science. Yep. Oh, wow, that's going up. Let me get in now. They know exactly where that happens. And that's when it comes back down. It's weird that they, you know what I mean? How that works out, you know? But if you chart, then you won't be so retail because then you'll know where other people are doing that as well. And you'll know where to get out at.
Yes. Yep. That was hard. And then like daily highs and lows, the old ones, the new ones.
Yep.
And then if you check that, this is where the L2 come in for me in the daytime, right? Yes. So if I check out a level that's an old high of the day or an old low or whatever, and you go look in the L2, it might
that's
not
what that
be.
Was talking about that you sent me.
Yeah. So it might not be. You know, that might not even be a level that you have marked out as significant, right? But if you go and check the L2, you'll see a whole bunch of orders that's just stacked up in the area. And Dawn always be like, whenever they have a big, large wall right there, it's like it's a magnet, like it's magnetizing to that spot. It is magnetizing to it because in order for these big institutions or whatever to get a feel on their order, they need to have that amount of orders in order to get filled. So they're going to try to push price to that area. So if you know that, you can kind of like trade in the right direction, or if you in it, you can, you know, get your stop ready to get out or whatever, you know.
I use it, Ralph. I love it when I see those stacks come in
I
Mhm.
look for those stacks. When I see a large stack over on the buy side,
Yeah.
down low, I'm like, oh, they're trying to bring it down, baby. And that's what it takes for them to bring it down. If I see it on the red side, I'm like, ooh, I need to get out of this
Mhm.
call because it's about to, or out of this put because it's about to go back up and hit that other side because look how many orders are stacked up over there. They're trying to bring it up.
Yeah.
So
And then as it moves towards that area, whatever way it's going, you'll see them just start to throw orders in there. Like if you ever listen to Nate and Mark in the morning, they be like, oh, they throwing them orders in there. They
yeah.
throwing them orders in there just enough to get it to start going in that direction. And the other traders, they jump on it because they see the bars moving up or whatever. So yeah,
Look,
if you start paying attention to those things, it
No.
help you out in
Look, the
trading.
coach tried to teach us. It is opposite. I think that's why people get confused when they look at the L2. They think
Hmm.
that the green side is something that is supposed to be, oh, it's buyers. It's going to go up when that side is
Yeah.
full. No. Think about what do buyers, where do they want to buy? Do they want to buy when the thing is high?
Mm-mm.
Buyers
Yeah,
want to buy when it's low.
exactly.
The
Yep.
object of the game on the buy side is to bring the price down. It goes
Yes.
up once that order is filled. Dude, that just resonated with me right there.
That's why Nate be like, he don't even look at the buy side. He look at
Yeah.
the act, He wait on them orders to start breaking up because he know it's about to get ready to shoot down.
People think
And
it's a psychological thing. They see green, so
yeah,
their mind equates it to going up.
Exactly.
I
You
heard
know?
somebody saying that one morning. It was like, I can't remember if it was the morning or it might have been both. And one guy was talking to coach. And he was like, well, they had a big order right there. Why didn't they fill and make the price go up? Because it got to come down first to fill the order. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you're right, Don. That red and that green on
It
the
psychs
L2,
people
it's kind
out.
of like yeah. And then
When
a
I
lot of
want to know if
people,
it's going up, I look on the red side, not the green side. The green
yes,
side is what's bringing it down.
you're absolutely right. Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing that I look at
It's
on
kind
that
of
green
opposite, ain't
side
it?
is if it come down there and it hit those
Yes.
orders, it will turn it around to go back up. But yeah,
Yes, but
it
it got to
is. It's
come down and hit
opposite.
those orders first,
Hmm.
like you said. So
Yeah.
it's like, don't get faked out by the L2 and by the color scheme. Red is the sell side because a red represents a sell. But make no mistake, when you see that red side filled up, that stock is going up, not down, because it's going over there to meet those sell orders. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And if it's heavy on the green side, it's coming down to meet where those buyers are down at those support levels trying to get in, you
Hmm.
know? So if you guys don't take anything from that, Carter, shout out to Carter. I like to give Carter some love. Carter has put over 2,000 videos on YouTube, guys, for us to look at. Those of you that are into looking at those videos, good job, because you get a lot out of them, and he spends a lot of time editing them. He's got one right here called Pro Shedding Strategies. And I know we talked about shedding last week, so I'm going to go ahead and play that one, because I remember somebody asked, how do you shed? What's the strategy for shedding?
Hmm.
So let's go ahead and put a watch on this real quick.
So if you guys look at the 2-minute EWO right out of the gate, it was to the upside. You got paid. It pulled back. It broke below VWAP. You entered again. So here's your first entry, your second entry. You got in right here on VWAP, and you got paid the rest of the day, right? And this is where people get confused. If you bought your 2-minute EWO in here, isn't this the perfect setup? Isn't this below VWAP?
Yeah.
Right? Did it ever come back and break
Nope.
above VWAP? It didn't even test it, right?
Nope.
This is the closest it came to it. And again, this is what we discussed yesterday. If you bought it up here, even if it came to test it here, look at, you still got paid no matter what on that trade, didn't you?
It's not touching you.
No matter what on that trade, you got paid the whole day through. But right here, here's 50%. So now you've lightened your load, which means now you better stop worrying about these little micro moves, right? Look at this. And now you're like, oh, but it broke above here. You're like, I'm getting out. Okay, there's 20%. Keeps going. You're like, I'm so scared. 20%. Drives back down. Now you're like, yeah, I'm in business. Woo. it comes back up, you're like, oh no.
I'm going to tell you guys personally that I enjoy this strategy so much. When I get a stock that I'm in that's running my way, I love this shedding technique. I'm a huge fan of it because it takes so much pressure off of you and you feel so good, especially after that first 50%. And you have scored not only what you paid to get into the trade, but maybe another 50% more. So you are green no matter what happens. And it's very easy to ride it out.
As soon as I hit 20 pips, I take half the position off right then and there.
Yep.
Unless it's just going straight up, I'm not doing it on a pullback.
Yeah, it's like why shed if it's still rolling?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But if I'm above 50 pips, I'm 20 pips, I'm taking half of it off right then and there. I gotta lock the profit back in. I gotta lock it in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta lock it in.
That way you're straight no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, 10%. And look, you see what I'm saying? Even if you dumped half of it right here and you held on, you still were able to collect 50% up until you got rid of it. Do you guys see how this is working?
Yep.
So let's look at yesterday. Yesterday was green at the open. Here you go. Green at the open means green here. Now this one was tough in the first 30 minutes of the day is here. So green at the open, barely made any money. You broke through. I would not be hanging out in here. But now, this is a great point inside of this range. Do you see how it's hanging out on VWAP? It can't make a decision. I typically will not trade that, right? If you did, good on you, but I don't like trading it when it's around VWAP. Now, once it broke free, I was golden. So let's say you took this out of the equation, right? And then you entered here. Same thing. It can't leave VWAP. It changes colors, and we still haven't left. I'm out. Then it pops to the upside right here. I make a little bit of money. It pulls back. I make a little bit of money. And then repeat the cycle over here. And I make a little bit of money. So SPY yesterday, this one was really choppy, but you guys can see there were definitely areas to make money in.
I took all that off my chart, Don. I did. I only got VWAP and the EOR on there. That's it. I got my chart looking like coaches right now. Because I don't know, it just seemed like the channel and 2155, all that was just. It was too much. It was making the decisions too hard for me to make. And then I went back to the basic of the way that I learned, and things got a little easier for me. Like
you know what? That reminds me of what Nate was saying last week about going back to his basics and waiting in the weeds again. Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing that. Hey, Nate can say what he want to say. I think he like that going back to the weeds a little better. I'm telling you. Listen, the turbo keys, the hot keys, whatever you want to call them, they cool. But I'm telling you, waiting in the weeds, but you got to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because that one thing that happened to Nate that one morning, we got up and went to the bathroom, that'll happen. But
like today was a fluke. The weeds was $7.50, maybe $7.40, but not $4, dude. And I did sit into it and get some of it back because at one point I was down. I was down like 300. I'm like, oh. So I sat and waited until I at least got 100 of that back, and then I got 100 more back from SPY. So I'm like, okay, seriously? No, there's no way. But I will say this, though. It didn't scare me like it would have with options because it was shares.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I knew that if it came back up, I was going to make all of my money back and I wouldn't have to cover all that extra ground. Right. So that's what helped me not freak out so much.
It did the same thing to me with SoundHound. That happened to me with SoundHound. I went in, got in on the weeds, and it came up a little bit, and then it just dropped. I said, what the hell is going on? I held it, and I was like, man, do I want to call? I was like, well, SoundHound's starting to act like a real stock now, So I try to wait till the regular market come in. My regular market come in and still didn't come up. I just ended up closing it at a loss, and then like a day or two later, somehow went back up to the moon again.
Yeah. Hey,
I got
Vinny, listen. Huh? Go ahead, baby.
no, I was saying I got back in on it then, but I mean I went on ahead and closed it. I ripped the band-aid just like you did. You
Hey,
felt
Vinny,
that.
don't be mad at me. I didn't talk about that today, but yeah, you lost 130. I was down 300 at one point, and then I got it all the way back up, I think, to 180 down. So yeah, it was. I was in it too, man. I didn't want to talk about it because I was pissed at it. And then I was even more pissed when it went all the way back up. And trust me, I saw it when it was sitting at $6.11. I'm like, I should jump back in that thing and get some of my money back. But I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just going to go ahead with options because I don't want that. I want more of it to show up tomorrow. So I'm like, nah, I'm going to leave that alone. But it ended up right back where I got in at 750 damn near. It was like 749 the last time I looked at it. So I was in it with you, dude.
Well, Uncle Vinny took a loss on it. Uncle
He
Vinny,
did. He took a $130 loss. I took a $187 loss on it.
let
So
Tough go. Let
that's what I'm talking about. When I
go,
ripped the
Uncle Vinny.
Band-Aid, it was down 300 and something. And I sat in there until it got back all the way up to where it was only down 187. And then it just kind of chopped and didn't really want to do anything. And then it started looking like it was getting ready to go back down. I'm like, I'm not going back down to 300 and lose that much money. I can't do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid right here, 187. I'll take that because I was down like 3. So I'm like, okay.
Hey, that's what I do too, Don. Whenever I'm down
you?
on one, I do the
Yeah.
same thing. I won't just close immediately.
Yeah.
Either do one or two
I
things.
sat
I
in it.
see if it goes back up, or I just close out a half of it and see if that half is gonna go up. But I definitely put the stop right up on it. I ain't not letting it go no lower. But I don't
Dude,
just
the thing
close
was
right
knife
then,
dropping.
'cause-
They could have took $700 from me, but no. I'm like, nope. You know what I mean? Because I don't normally play that large, but I did it today only because I saw that thing go to 12. I had it available. I saw it go to 12, and I'm like, okay, it's rent week. Let's go ahead and add a little extra something. You know what I mean? Because there's no way this is not going back up. I thought the worst case scenario was it was going to go down to about 750, 740. I was going to lose 10 cents a share. Okay, I can deal with that. Not for, come on now. That was a fluke. What were the odds of another news story coming behind it that made the stock plummet $2? I'm like, no freaking way. That level wasn't even, it hadn't even been at that level. It was like $6 and some shit. This shit went down to $4 and something. I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, okay, calm down. It's gonna, and then when I saw it wasn't plummeting anymore, and it was like, okay, because I was gonna get out there, but it started going back up. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This thing's going back up. Okay. Let's sit here for a minute and see what it does. And it got back up in the 5s. And I'm like, okay, cool. It got close to $6 this morning. It was at $5.90. And Vinny knows I'm telling the truth because I obviously was in it because I know these levels that it was at. It was sitting in the 590s for a while. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm only down $150 now. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get my money, which I should have went on ahead and set. But to your point, Ralph, you don't know. That stock could have plummeted, like you said.
I don't know.
So it did come back up to where my level was, but I'm like, I better safe than sorry with that thing. You know what I mean? It had already ripped my face off. So but no PTSD. I got to admit, when you go through things like that, and this is like your 20,000th time you've been through some face ripping shit, it kind of makes you a little bit more resilient, and it does help you to be able to, okay, if it rebounds, you're still in it for the rebound because you didn't freak out and sell for a huge loss. You know what I mean? And, I mean, it could have been better. I could have stayed in it longer, but, I didn't want to take the chance. And I wanted to focus on other things. And I don't like trading 2 stocks at one time. So I'm like, the market's going to open. Some options are going to be coming available. Let's play with some options and get some of it back, which I did. I didn't get all of it back. Yeah,
You got to get used to. You got to get used to taking loss. Mustang Chris.
You really do.
You can't just be like, I'm not good at losing. You got to get good.
Nobody's
at losing.
good at losing.
I know that don't make sense.
It sucks.
Good traders are good at losing. That's a fact.
Yeah, you got to be. That's a part of it.
They're not gonna be able to just go through their trading career and not take loss. The good trader is gonna keep the loss small, right, and just move on.
That's some good advice.
It is.
It
I
is.
should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have quit while I was ahead.
Keep the loss small.
All green days, that's what I did. Like, 300, 350 bucks, I'm good. I need to make 300 bucks a day to live. I'm good. And then I had a couple of good days and then 2 really, really good days in a row because Apple was behaving. And today was April Fool's Day.
Yep.
And if I had stayed in it for another hour and a half, this trade would have been green too. Would have been green because usually once it crosses the 200 on the 1 minute, it moves up, and it did, but I didn't have the 1 minute on when I usually do. And part of the reason it was stopping at VWAP is because the 200 EMA is right there too.
Mm-hmm.
And so it had two lines of resistance almost in the same spot, and it was mostly stopping on the 200 EMA, and then some of the wicks would come up and tap VWAP, but it wouldn't come up any further. And it had that one candle where it came up and slapped the 200 on the 2 minute.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was whoever was in it that was like, come on, I just need it to go up a little bit. So somebody bought a whole bunch of shares to drive it up so they could sell off everything.
Yeah. Plus, something too, if you're going to be a trader who is going to be wanting to make bigger trades at some point and getting larger amounts, you got to get used to losing larger amounts too, or seeing that and then being able to rebound from it. That's part of your training. You've got to learn how to trade on that next level. You know what I mean? And be able to see that.
You know what?
And
it's
not
not even the next level, and the money doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The size of the trade doesn't matter. The trade is the trade. And I think what I'm pissed about is that I thought I knew better than to do what I did. And I mean, if I had gone another nickel, I would have been good. But then it reversed on me and it stayed down and kept moving down more and more and more. And I was like, I can't sit in this anymore.
I went through that with SPY today.
I
went through that with SPY because I made $200 on that. I don't know if you remember where SPY had that really huge drop. It had like 2 or 3 big red candles in the middle of the day, and I had all of my money back. Did not get out, and I knew damn well I should have gotten out. I'm like, get it. Go ahead and get it.
2 of my 3 red trades were that exact same thing where I was up. And I was like, okay, I feel comfortable now. I'm up. And then it just totally goes the other way.
What was I waiting for? 300? It's like, why didn't I just take the damn $200? That was all my money back.
263. Come on. Come on. Just give me a little.
That's what make it hard when
it looks like it wants to go and it comes back down and it bounces off the 21 and starts coming back up. And it's like, nope, we're done now.
Yeah. Here come the buyers. I'm like, I'm like, let it drop, damn it.
I was wanting it to go up. I needed a nickel. Just a nickel.
Right?
Just give me a nickel.
SPY puts are my favorite. I love SPY puts. SPY puts pay, man. They really do.
Yeah. They drop. They drop real fast.
Yeah, it did. I'm like, holy crap! I'm 120, then 180, then 210. I'm like, yeah, baby. Come on,
DJ
baby.
Vinny wants in. He's backstage waiting.
I knew he was going to come up here.
Uncle Vinny time. My Uncle Vinny. I ain't talked to Uncle Vinny in a while.
Vinny.
Hey,
Vinny.
Vinny.
What's up?
Let Tupperware go, Uncle Vinny. Just let it
No,
go.
I ain't letting Tupperware go.
Just let Tup go. That's the 80s.
Vinny,
Nah,
I wanted to chime in so bad when you were talking about your losses, but I couldn't talk about it. I just did not want to talk about it. I
Oh, the
was
setup
like,
was beautiful, man. The setup was beautiful.
Can y'all hear me?
I
I
was,
gotta
yeah.
go.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right,
All right,
baby.
Callie.
Thank you for hanging out, Callie.
Yeah, I'll see
All
y'all
right.
tomorrow.
All right, honey.
Later.
Like,
Have a
Bye-bye.
good night. But when that thing dropped like that, Vinny, that was crazy, man.
Oh man, that was ruthless. That kicked me right in the nuts, guts.
You and me both.
With the kicked in the nuts.
Uncle
I
Vinny, you
was
been
down
doing all right?
300 at one point.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right.
It's my
All
first
right.
day back on the job,
Okay.
so I'm back
We
in the
missed
fold.
you. We missed you.
Yeah, my fingers were getting tired of typing. Damn, trying to keep up with all that.
Wow. Well, I got the wheel up here, guys, because we're pushing into 6:30. So I figured I'd go ahead and put the wheel up. And let's see who is going to win a free month of VIP Complete. You guys ready?
Spin that beautiful wheel.
Let's do it. You know what? Let me go ahead. Hold on real quick and read who I've got on there.
Got blank space on there? You got 2 blank spaces on there.
There's 2 blank spaces. This wheel is weird that way, but it's all good.
Put Ralph and I on there. Hey, Chris, you're doing a good job, brother. Just by the way, I wanted to hop on and tell you you're doing a good job, and stick with what you know and what works for you. If it's working for you, keep working it, brother.
Okay, so we got SoCal Frank.
Thank you.
We've got Canadian Blizzard is up there.
Canadian Blizzard.
Yep, Fun Phil is up there. We've got Cade the Man 2 is up there. We've got Nicholas 5 Pennies is up there. We've got Derek M3229 is up there. We've got Shadow Zero PZ is up there. And Mark S1970. Or Mike S1970. So that's who's on the wheel. Congratulations for all you guys, and thank you for going to the social media and doing that. And I'll go ahead and put a video out tonight that will congratulate you guys. Canadian Blizzard.
Shout out to Canadian Blizzard. All right. It really wasn't that cold up there this year, but all right.
Do we know who Canadian Blizzard is? Miranda, so how are we going to handle that? Or Canadian Blizzard, if you are here, put a comment in the chat for us and let us know you're here.
Canadian Blizzard, you better be here.
You don't want Ralph in your face.
Hey, Chris. My thing, Chris. Another thing too, you might want to try, just for shits and giggles, because when the discount window opens on options, right? And I say discount window because that's old school terminology, but when the prices start going down on the contracts, no. When the prices start going down on those contracts, if you want to take it for like 2 or 3 days out, just to give it that wiggle room so it'll go. Like I did this morning. My journal for this morning was Ford and Apple, right? And I played Apple just the way I wanted to, and then the rest of the day I bought it for Friday. So it'll give me 2 to 3 days for that wiggle room to move. And then when it moves, it's less staring at the screen you got to do. But you do what works for you, man. You knocking it out. Keep on driving.
DJ Vinny, we don't hold contracts overnight.
I'm still trying to figure out what's working best for me.
Ralph, cut it out.
Some stuff works a little, and some stuff works a ton, but something else.
Oh, you lost him.
What happened?
What did you do? Throw him out, Don?
Dave
Don, you
leaves.
throw him out.
Oh, there
My
you
bad,
go.
Chris. I was trying to get rid of the wheel, buddy.
Oh.
What's that?
I was trying to get rid
No,
of the
you
wheel.
gotta,
I'm
you
sorry.
gotta say it again. We had lost you there for a second. Internet glitch.
Lost
What you
me?
said? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Dawn threw you out.
Oh,
Dawn did not throw him
Dawn.
out.
Dawn threw
She
Shut up,
Dawn threw
Minnie.
you out.
Love you, babe.
Anyway,
Hey, by
say
the
it
way,
again. We
shout
lost
out,
you for a
shout out to
second.
Kyle J. That's
When,
who Canadian Blizzard is. Kyle J. Good job, Kyle J.
Okay, shout out to
Oh,
Kyle
wow.
J.
That's who Canadian Blizzard is. Good job.
Oh, well, congratulations,
Good
Kyle.
job.
Christina said, "Look at Pig now." What is that, Christina?
What were you
Where's
saying,
Pig?
Chris?
What was I saying?
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
you saying?
I've noticed a bunch of times when I'm losing, it's because I'm in a trade that
You shouldn't be in.
it looks like it's going to go, but
Right.
then doesn't. And it comes in a time once
Because you're anticipating it.
Coach is gone and Dave left because he's got to go do the one-on-ones. But then Ted starts talking. And once Ted
See?
starts talking, it's like 2 hours.
That's it.
And
Yeah,
nobody's
I
calling
agree
anything
with
out.
you on that.
Nobody wants to interrupt him because he's one of the main guys. So nobody speaks up about anything. That's why I was asking earlier, like, did you hear a call out on AMD or the Qs or the two that one really, really good trade on Tesla? Nobody's saying anything about him because Ted's going. And,
Okay.
you know,
I'm
Ted's
stop you
dropping
there.
knowledge, but
He
I'm-
is, and I agree with
I'm
you.
looking at charts.
He
and-
talks a lot, but here's the thing, Chris.
Sometimes you
need to
got to
learn
cut
how
them
to
off,
get
Chris.
these trades
Yeah.
yourself, right? You only
What's
got
that?
4 of them to look at, right?
Right.
I said you need to learn to get these trades yourself, and if you
Yeah.
pick 4
Well, yeah,
of them to
there's
look
that.
at,
But I
right?
just got one
Yeah.
on the screen, and then I got a whole different set of charts in the chart section. instead of the
Okay.
trade
So you
section.
got 4 of them that
So
you gotta look
I gotta
at.
leave what I'm in and go to that. So I thought I got this big ass TV over here that I can actually hook up. And
And
so
I'll be the
have that
first to
on
say
the wall above
Ted
me
can
with all
definitely
the other
get
charts
going.
there.
Ted can definitely get going, but he's one of the first people to say, "Listen, if you have a call out, call it out." So
Right.
Yeah.
People don't.
Yes.
People don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, we gotta
Well,
do that more.
I'm
So I'll
thinking
make a
about
mention of it tomorrow as well.
Putting this
Okay.
TV up on the wall so I can have all the other charts.
But the bottom
Honestly.
line is we can't depend on call outs. So
Right.
we need to.
Well,
we
I
need
mean,
to
as
figure-
just a distraction is like, hey, something else is going on over here. Well, this one looks like it's going to go, but it might not.
Squirrel.
And then sit there for a half an hour waiting for it to go. Instead, this one's already moved $2 while I was waiting for this one to move a nickel.
So
You know,
let me get something. I got another thing that can help you out. So since you only got 4, right? You
Mhm.
chart them out, okay? And this is the way that you can do this here, because this is what I do. All right. So every morning, coach do like this pre-market setup thing, right?
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
I
can
got
do
those
this.
all marked.
So you can do this to every session. You can break the sessions down, right? So you got the pre-market, right? And then you got from the open range breakout up into the shift change, right? Then it kind of slows down and you have the lunch hour, and then you got the PM session. So that's
Yeah.
like 4 sessions right there, right? So just
Lunch
go
hour.
with the highs and lows of those. The lunch hour is a very important one, right? Because it's only like from 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock to 1:30 or whatever. The high and low of that session right there is usually going to get taken out from the 1:30 to close, right? So
Yeah.
what you can do is
Unless
you only
it's
have 4 of them, right? And this is the kicker, right? You don't want to miss this part. Price alerts, right? Go and you set wherever your high and low is going to be at. Just come down a couple of little ticks below that and set a price alert. That way you ain't even got to look at it. Bound it on
You know
both
how to do
sides.
those
So
yet.
if that shit moves,
Trading you.
it's real easy. You just go right there and you right click, and it's gonna ask you, do you want to put the alert at? Or you can go on TradingView to the price and just click on the price, and it's gonna ask you, do you want to set up a price alert? Now, anytime the camera come up there, even if it just come with that price, it's gonna let you know that hey, something is happening right now, and you can just pay attention to what you got going on until the alert rings. You don't have to go back and look at it.
Man, that's
It's like a built-in call out. Plus, you there before the breakout happens.
Shout out to Hudson. I see you down there in the chat. Yeah, we gave away a free month of VIP complete.
That
So
should help you out.
we just
Shout out to
we just
Hudson.
had a discussion kind of a half joking discussion in the VIP lounge about the alerts with the new EWO for Thinkorswim.
Mm-hmm.
How it's got the ring and then the ding and then the ring that is loud enough that it made people not want to use it anymore.
I never got down with the
EWO. Fall asleep once and it scared the crap out of me and woke me up. I fell off the chair.
Yeah, I don't know how to use. I guess it's because I don't know how to use them, right? And I would rather use the price alert. Anyway, I heard the alerts are kind of like different, especially on TradingView. They alert a lot of times that people say you need to set it up to the first candle. I really don't. That's a lot of confusion to me.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just use a price alert, like a level. Once it gets over this level, let me know. Right, because you can get a lot of EVOs that don't even work out. But if it goes over this level right here, you know it's some type of signal or something. Price done made it there. So basically,
you can do that on Robinhood too. The signal alert or price alert, you can do either one.
Yep, the price alerts, they work the best to me. Yeah.
I'll look into figuring out how to do that.
Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. And this has been an amazing aftermarket. We had a little bit of everything on here. We had some training. We had some giveaway. Congratulations to Kyle J for getting that month of VIP complete. Thank you, Miranda and Arlo, for helping out with all of that and coming up with a fabulous idea. Yeah. Thank you, Ralph, for coming and co-hosting up here with me and filling in for Mark McSee. I miss you, bud. I miss you, bud.
I'm trying to be here, boy. I'm going to try to be here.
Okay.
I'm going to come tomorrow.
Remind me of old times, man.
Yeah.
But Mustang Chris, thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for being transparent and talking to us about what happened.
Get the streak going, Chris. It's just a setback. You'll be all right.
Gotta restart the streak now.
Yeah, you will.
It's not a setback, though. It's only one day.
It's one day. Yeah, don't read more than it is. You know what I mean? Don't read more than it is.
It's one day.
Yeah.
Yep. Victoria
on the day that the day
and
was trash.
You know what you got to do, Chris. Handle your business. You know how to work it.
I know that when it's not moving a lot, to just look at something else.
I'm proud of you.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
Yeah, forward.
I want to say thank you to everybody because I feel like I got waxed last week. I took out the bandage.
Yeah.
It was hard. Mentally, especially.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So,
okay, one day at a time. One day at a time.
It comes in steps.
Success to everyone. We all
Success
getting
to
there.
you too.
Real quick, Chris. Your losses will take care of them taxes. Don't worry about the taxes.
My what will take care of
your losses will take care of the taxes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just remember, you got to claim a certain amount of losses. You'll be all right.
I took care of a whole lot of them taxes today.
And there you go.
Good traders don't worry about taxes.
The rest of the week's a winning streak.
Give you no advice on taxes.
You'll be all right.
Well, most of the thought about taxes were just that I need to cover this much plus.
I'm not
this,
qualified to talk about them.
and then just looking at how much it actually.
Thank you for the tip. Not cutting you off. Thank you for the tip. You know who you are. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
you got it, Chris.
I was just thinking, evaluating the stock. It needs to move this much to cover the contracts and this much to cover the taxes before I'm actually in the green.
Yeah.
You know,
and
comparing how much each stock moves when it moves.
So let me help you out. What you need to start worrying about is cutting this trade off whenever it goes bad. Don't never worry about how far they go. That's what a lot of traders get mixed up, right? They be like, oh, I'm doing this good on this trade, and they have this one trade that they're doing good on. But then all the rest of the trades that went against them, they didn't stop them. You're not going to be successful unless you stop these losing trades out immediately, right? So that's what you should focus on, right? And then losing trades, you're going to have them. That's just part of the job. Like, you're just going to have to stop them out. Most good traders, you might not even believe this, right? but most of the successful traders out there don't even have a 50% hit rate. They don't. They lose
No, they
more
don't.
than
They're
half
like
of their
30 to
trades.
35.
Yes,
And they
that's
just
what
have
I'm
really
saying.
huge wins and then a
Yes.
metric ton of small losses.
Right. So just focus on cutting them. Whenever you're wrong, just cut it out. Don't dwell on it and just move to the next winning trade.
Yep.
That's
You
it.
know,
Just
I'd
keep
have
them
done
short.
that.
And you only
If I
have
had
4
done-
stocks to look at, so you're doing even better right there. You're not
What's that?
over trading. You're not
Oh,
over
yeah.
trading. You've got 4 stocks.
Boom.
You know,
Yeah.
as long as you keep that list short, stay on track, you'll be fine.
Every
I need
time
to
you hear
start getting
Choate,
away from Apple once Apple stops. I keep thinking it's going to go again and then doesn't.
Just let that apple
Yeah.
bottom bounce out of there.
Yeah. I mean, it starts moving up and it's looking like it's going to reverse, and it might go a little further or it might not. If it goes a little further, I'm good. If it dies here, I'm flat, and that's fine. Then they just sits there and chop and chop and chop. There's so many days like that. It's like Apple usually has a bunch in the morning-ish time frame, and then, you know, like everybody says, it has a couple of good moves a day, and sometimes you think it'll be enough.
I think you
and then
just
it's
like
not.
Apple, me personally, because you got 4 stocks on the list, but all I hear is Apple. All
Because
you
that's
talk
been the
about,
main one that I've been
he
sticking
don't talk
with.
about Tesla. He could have been just showing the hell out of them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He don't talk about the
And that's
Qs.
why I was
What's the
thinking
other one
about
that he
the
had?
calls that don't get made and not having all of my stocks on the screen because I got stuck in Apple. I got stuck, like focused in on it when I shouldn't have.
You
And that
sound
was
like
the problem.
David, the way that you will back test and back test and back test
Oh, yeah.
and really hone in on a stock.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
That-
Apple is your baby. Maybe you
Yeah.
and David can partner up since you like it so much. Maybe, I mean, just get into Apple the way that you did all your research those months that you were talking to us.
I've
Just
researched
focus
all
on
of
Apple.
the stocks like that. That's why I whittled
Well,
it down
hone
to
in
these
on the
4.
one now. That way, that keeps
Yeah.
all of that extra shit out of your head. You only focusing on the one. You, of all people, will learn Apple probably as well
Inside
as
and out.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I like
You
Apple
are.
when it moves and when it doesn't. You know that meme where the guy like beats his computer with a bat and then chucks it in the dumpster?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, come on, do something. Come on.
That's the days when you find something else to do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You know
I'm
what I
thinking
mean?
that's
I
the
just
thing
don't
to
trade.
do is like if Apple stops moving a ton, I don't know, just go mow the lawn, clean my
Yeah.
gutters or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Go
Clean
work
the
on your
gutters.
long-term trading.
I got to put brakes on my Mustang and get it plated and do emissions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, it's part of the process.
that's right, Victoria.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, losing is definitely part of the process.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Got to take them
You're gonna
licks
be
every
all
once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that the one time when it's okay to treat stock market like a casino is quit when you're
Never.
ahead.
Don't ever
That's
treat
something
it
I
like
used
that.
to do when friends would take me out.
Yeah.
Once I'm up, I'm done. Like I had one day where I was there for 4 hours with everybody, and I was up like $5. I'm good. I'm good. And they were
You'll be
amazed.
fine.
Like, wow, that's a win.
You will be fine. Absolutely.
Tomorrow I'll be fine.
Tomorrow's a new
Mars
day,
another
man.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night. Peace and blessings to everybody. And don't forget, all trades are risky. Don't forget to use your stops. I'm going to end it with Coach's rules, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Everybody
Peace
have a
and
good
blessings.
night. Same
Thank
to
you,
you.
Benny.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Never lose more than 1 to 3% ever of your total account value in any given day. Always make sure you have stop losses on each and every single trade, whether it's shares or options. Make sure you guys are practicing base hits. Don't be trying to go for those home runs. Everybody be cool with that. Every once in a while you get the home runs, but that comes back to our other rule. let the runners run and stop out the losers. All right. So if we're getting hammered on something and it's going against you, just get out of there. If you're new to trading, do not trade in the first 30 minutes of the day or the last hour, ever. And if you are new to trading, do not use real money. You should be using simulated trainers, and you can use them on all sorts of different accounts. TD has them. TradingView, you can do rewinds. There's all sorts of stuff. Don't come in with real money blowing up your account. That is not how you want to learn. I want to make you a stock market trader and not just another call-out chaser. To sign up for any of the services, of course, website is always here. $200 for our regular membership gets you immediately into Zoom. You can see every trade I make. You'll get hot stock picks, the videos on demand, the IPO center, and the pre-market setup, all with the regular $200 membership. When you're ready to step it up, though, I highly recommend the VIP membership. You'll be able to start trading early at 4 a.m. You'll get to trade with some of our other millionaires inside of that room. You guys will get masterclass training with me every day at 8:15. You'll get the VIP lounge, all of those hot stock picks, pre-market setup. You're going to get the IPO center, the videos on demand, all of the workshop classes for free, and we put one of those on every single month. You'll get all the VIP training videos, the TradingView indicators. These were designed specifically based on my 2-minute EWO, which, by the way, no trader in the world has ever used what we are doing with the Elliott Wave Oscillator. And we have a lot of people finding success, obviously, with this. You'll also get VIP seating at the meetups. If you are a VIP member and you want more training, VIP Gold, you can add that on for an additional $2,500 a year. Right now, as one of the specials that I have, this could go away, but right now, if you sign up for the VIP Gold, you will also get a free one-on-one with a moderator. That is a $500 value just for that. You'll get all the mastermind classes. You get every mastermind class for free during your subscription. You'll get 1 hour of tech support if you need it, so we can remote in. We can help you set up those charts. Anything specific, right, that will get you going, we can help you with that. You're also going to get, for the first time ever, weekend training. We've been doing it every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And because it's the weekend, it is literally like a one-on-one. You'll also get our news service showing us everything, right, that's going on in the market, and breakout rooms. So anytime we do a breakout room, that's only for VIP Gold members. You guys will be able to access that. Use your affiliate account. You guys will also get a piece of everything. So you have family members, neighbors, people in your church, people that you guys want to help out. You can give them your link, and that will also give you a kickback immediately. It's immediate. As soon as they pay for it, you guys will get money. You'll see it into your monies that you can just withdraw. Send them to AmericanDreamTrading.com.